Hello, I'm just going to take a look around and update everyone of the world around the save. Have a look at some of the leagues, some of the players, some of the squads. I should have done it earlier, to be fair. Just gives people an idea of what's going on in the world. Okay, let's have a look at England first. Man United. They've got Montero, who's leaving. He's off to Barcelona. He's been awesome for them. Who did they sign him off originally? Atalanta. Okay. Who else? What's Roy Keane like on it? Very good. Darren Ferguson. Probably some names that never made it there, wasn't it? He was that coach's son, wasn't he? What's Scholes like? 20. Can't see him yet. They did sign Bebeto. Done well for them. Probably would have expected a few more goals, but his first season he did contribute 38, almost just under a goal or assist a game, which is pretty good. Nick Barmby, they signed him. Looks a bit of a squad player. A young Ryan Giggs. They signed Andy Townsend from Villa. Be a squad. Paul Ince. What about him? Good back in the day, wasn't he? He's had a poor season though this year. Steve Bruce. No pace, but defensive attributes very, very strong. Jorginho, they signed him from Bayern. Okay. What about Liverpool? Gary Lineker. Why is he starting in the Liverpool squad? He wasn't a Liverpool player, was he? He never played for Liverpool. Weird. They've signed Bierhoff. Tissier they signed. Who's done okay. He was very good at Southampton actually. Young 16 now. Still not played. Robbie Fowler coming into peak. Yeah, he's getting very good. Becoming one of the best strikers in the Premier League. Young Gerrard, 18. Tony Cottee. They got Montella, a young Montella. Precky. I remember I played him in the Champions League last season, didn't I? Two tight games between us. I ended up getting I think I got a late goal in both games just to see me over the line. I think I drew with him in one game, and I beat him with a very late away winner. Arsenal. What about Ian Wright? He would have been good, surely. Yeah, decent. They signed Schillaci from Foggia. Paul Merson. God, they got him really quick on this. Gary McAllister. He was a solid Premier League player, didn't he? He had a very good career. Martin Keane. That's like AC Milan defensive attribute standard. About Villa, because they had an up and coming team around this time in real life, didn't they? They was always behind Man United, but for a few seasons they were very strong around this period. Good. Ray Houghton. They've signed Steve McManaman from Liverpool. Interesting. Tony Daly was a speed merchant, wasn't he? Yeah. Gareth Barry, 17. What other interesting teams? What about the old Wimbledon of fucking Vinnie Jones? They used to beat up opposition teams in the tunnel, didn't they? Or just run into their dressing room. Robbie, yeah. What about John Fashioney? Nice. Probably be an interesting team to manage with a bit of long ball. Be an interesting save one day. My team, Q.P.R. But I'd have to sign him, wouldn't I, eventually? He's on my short list. I'd love to get him in for a season. Bradley Allen, Daniel Tissier, Darren Peacock. They signed Stan Collymore as well. Struggling this year though, down at the bottom. What about France? Let's have a look at the big teams then. PSG with George Ware. Gonna be a beast, isn't he? Holy fuck, them average ratings. Young Nicholas Anelka's getting good. Alan Roch. Felicia Stanovic, Holder. Fowler. Okay, he's actually got really good ratings though. What about that Monaco team? Yuri Djukayev, Peba. They must have signed him, right? Yeah. Thierry Henry, 18. Robert Perez. He's only got 12 dribbling. Pretty strange. Robert Perez. Thuram. I suppose Perez wasn't really. He was like a drifter, wasn't he? He was like a. He used to play him a lot more 1-2. Like he could dribble, but he wasn't renowned for it. What about Barlow? At Nantes. Marcel Desailly, Stoichevich, Diego Maradona, 34. They signed him from Nors in Argentina. Paolo Futra. God, such a good database. Germany, SC Bayern the top. It must be a really high regen, mustn't it? I like his name, Moasia Bastos Tuta. Valencia. Effenberg. Kidnap. What about Dortmund? Karl-Heinz Riedler, Stefan Chapasat, Zorc. They beat me in the Champions League, didn't they, this season? Fucking just part. They played a 4-4-2 defensive, but they just sat. I think they just sat their DMCs on me because they had Freund, not Freund. They definitely played Zorc that game because Zorc scored against me, I think, or done something in the game. Lars Ricken, 4 assists. Paulson, Gargo. It's a bit of an underwhelming Dortmund team then. I don't know I can't remember how strong they were back then. On to Holland. Heerenveen, they're winning the league. The young Pierre van Hooydonk, signed from NAC. Tamar. I was actually going to sign him. I was so close, but then I just thought, well, Cadet, he's not going to get a game, so I'd rather bring through a youngster as a backup. Philip Cocu, signed from Vitesse. Who's this guy? Is it a star player? No, just doing well on the game. Eric Redstop. Feyenoord team. Henrik Larsson, only 24. Thomas Buffel. It's a shame I've got the filter on. Paolo Madeira. And they signed him from Portugal. God, so many young Portuguese players I've missed out on just from being lazy and not scouting properly. Robert Wischiff. I know I'm hammering some of these names, but Gustin Torment. So many names ring a bell. Where's Ajax? Edgar Davids, 22. Seedorf. God, Ajax would be such a fun team to manage. They signed a Snyder, I take it. Yeah. Mark Overmars. Young Patrick Kluivert out on loan, 9 and 9. Frank de Boer. Vija. Take a quick look at PSV, extra. Keft. Legade. So many names ring a bell. Vandenberg. Almost signed him on he was expiring, Arthur Numan. And now their strongest league at the time would have been Italy, wouldn't it? I'll quickly just click through some of the players because they've got Klinsmann now as well, and Elba, Van Basten, Simone, who's not even playing for him this season. How's Bayban getting on? Yeah, okay. Oh, they signed Deschamps as well in the summer. And if they're going to win the Champions League again, you would think. I don't think anyone's going to stop them. Oh, they have lost a game though this season. Let's see how Gazza's getting on at Lazio. Pretty okay. Alan Boxic, Wright, Signori. But Thomas Dole, is he still there? Fuser when he was younger. Paolo Negro, young one. Fiorentina, always back to do. They start off in Serie B on this. If anyone wants an easy, if anyone wants like an easy first season just to get into gear on the game, you just be Fiorentina. Holy fuck, you can challenge as soon as you get up the first season with some of their players. Actually, it's probably not that strong. They've just got Batagol, really, haven't they? Did they sign some power? Miri. Still strong. Oh yeah, I've looked at it before. They've got Bergkamp, Ginola. Oh, the Sampdoria team's just still interesting. They've got such a great midfield in it. They've got Gullit, got Platt. Holy fuck, I'd love to have him, right? He'd be a goal machine as a heading 20, jumping 20, off the ball 20, finishing 20 as an AMC. Jesus. Juventus, they struggled, didn't they? Still got Baggio. Young Ravanelli. Muller. Viali. Okay. What about Celtic? Charlie Nicholas. Simon Donnelly. Paul Lambert. Pat McGinley. Yeah, I don't think they would have been such runaway dominant teams back then, Celtic Rangers. Yeah, they still won the league, but not when they're winning the league by 30 points and shit now like these days. It was a lot more of a competitive league then. Ali McQuest. Mihaly Yurchenko. Darius Adamczyk. Final league. Spain. Deportivo. Khadija, they must have signed him. Jukic when he was younger. Lopez Ricari. Early. Looks good. Claudio. Where's Barca? Romario, Michael Laudrup. God, he can obviously play loads of different positions if he's if the AI is playing him as a wing back, and Q.P.R as well. Stuart. They signed Collar as well from Juventus. Nadal. Strong. Where's Real Madrid? Signed Laurent Blanc. Luis Enrique. Oh, he actually starts there. They must have signed him from Bet. Oh no, he starts there. Alfonso. Oh, that's probably why they're not doing as good, because they've got a lot of injuries. Butrugano. Zamorano. Signed Batfelder as well. Sensini. I think that's about it. Thank you. Bye.